Welcome. How are you doing today? I bet you're wondering, wow, they've never looked so crisp and clear before. I agree. I had the same reaction. Corey got a new phone, and it's much more clear. So next week, we're going to have makeup and props
Masks.
and lighting because we never intended for you to see us this well. It's like the first time you saw Wizard of Oz on Blu-ray. So anyway, we're here again. Corey actually brought a good bottle. Probably because she's not drinking much these days. But anyway, we have a Napa Valley Sauvignon Blanc that hits the shelves in that $40 to $45 range. And Corey wants to tell you all about it. Corey?
So today we have Gamble Family Vineyards Sauvignon Blanc
Gamble?
from Napa. They're in Yountville, California. Gamble was nice enough to send us this and some other wines. Do you remember back in the day when we were rock stars? When we were in New Jersey Magazine.
Were we the Carpenters at one point?
New Jersey Magazine, newspapers. We had a waiting list to get on our show at Princeton TV. People were sending us wine from all over the place. We were invited to restaurants, invited to wineries. And now here we are, sitting
In
in
our mother's dining room. Showing our blemishes, baldness.
on our YouTube channel. It was fun while it lasted. It was a good ride. Here, cheers to being rock stars.
YouTube, YouTube.
So the Gamble family makes higher end wines, and this does hit the shelves at around
That's the gamble.
$42 a bottle. It is it's a 2018, and actually, if you check online or Vivino, this vintage is sold out because it was that popular.
Get out!
So we are lucky to have one left.
Wow.
So you might not find this year, but they do have others, and apparently
You mean they didn't stop after 2018?
they did not.
Wow. That's the gamble.
And there was actually a few reviews on Vivino that said that this particular year was good, but they felt that it drank a little young and it was a little more acidic than they expected. And there were quite a few reviewers who said they bought some more and held on to it for a little bit longer, and it was much better the following year.
Well,
So this should be good because we've held on to it for a couple years.
4 years. Because
Correct.
it's 2022.
Correct.
And we're almost at the end of 2022, so.
Details. So, what do you think? I wish I could drink it.
Well, it's very bright and citrusy on the nose, which, is certainly indicative of Sauvignon Blanc, particularly from California, particularly from Yountville.
Honeydew peach.
Honeydew what?
Honeydew and peaches, I get.
Oh, honeydew and peach.
Yeah.
I smell grapefruit.
They were saying that you definitely get a lot of stone fruits, both on the nose and in mouth.
Interesting finish. You get more like citrus peel, like lemon twist. Young nectarine, like not ripe, but that, tart version of a nectarine I pick up. Very yummy, very satisfying. A Sauvignon Blanc fan would absolutely adore this.
Now, if you're looking to have a nice bottle, spend a little bit more, this is definitely one you want to try. I know you can order from them directly. There's shipping issues in New Jersey, of course, if you try to get it shipped here, but you can get
Now, I'm wondering, Corey, and maybe you can answer this for me and the viewers. If the people at Gamble sent this to you, were they expecting some sort of response?
We did a post in New Jersey Wine Cellars, actually.
But if we're just opening this now...
We didn't open it. We stood with it and we took pictures with it and we
Oh.
talked about it. We did not actually drink it because we weren't.
Kind
we
of
were
lied to the people at Gamble.
I didn't lie.
Here we are 4 years later.
The communications people sent it to us too, so they were on top of what we didn't do with all the wines, if you recall. Like our friend who invited you to that wine tasting in New York and also sent us wine from Jarvis Communications and a few
That's
of the
right,
other places.
but I actually went to the tasting in New York.
Your point?
They sent you a bottle and you threw it in your closet for 3 years and told them,
I
oh, yeah,
did
it's
not
great.
throw it in a closet. We did a nice review.
But how could you review it, Corey, if you didn't drink it? Is that the gamble you took, Corey? Huh?
Can any of you feel the pain that I'm feeling right now trying to not...
Do you remember 7 years ago when
Up
these
to
people
the
sent us
face.
a bottle and we said we drank it?
It wasn't
but we
7
really
years ago,
didn't?
and then COVID hit. So when COVID hit, a lot of things stopped, and we lost our show on top of it. We revived
And we weren't
ourselves
rock
with
stars anymore.
it. We were not.
We're acoustic people in the corner of some bar. Oh, yes.
So it was a nice ride while it lasted. No more free stuff. And I just have Ray. That's the only perks of this right now. Not even drinking. It's not good.
She just watches me and complains about it.
It's a lot of fun. So Gamble Family Vineyards Sauvignon Blanc. You can search it online and find it by you.
Now, did you look this up? Is it available in New Jersey?
Well, there are some liquor stores that carry it, so you can get it that way.
In New Jersey.
It appeared that way. That Wine Searcher was telling me it was nearby, but sometimes they do that and then suggest a similar bottle because they don't have this. So my guess would be that this is not, because it's such a small winery, that it's not regularly carried in most liquor stores.
So they'll say it's in New Jersey, but you really have to go to Indiana?
No, most people can just get it shipped, but New Jersey doesn't allow the shipping, so you have to...
Go to Indiana?
Or New York or Pennsylvania even. If you know somebody who lives across the border, you can get it.
Trust
Get
me,
it
you're
from
not
them.
getting this in Pennsylvania. Maybe
It
New York.
can be shipped to a friend who lives in Pennsylvania.
Oh, but Pennsylvania, Corey, is like Nazis with the wine. They're state-run stores. You can only get it from there. And the prices they're like twice as much what we charge in New Jersey.
Well, again, why they should change all of these shipping laws so that people could just ship, get whatever they want from wherever they want.
Go online, make a friend in Connecticut. That's where you want to have your stuff shipped.
Right, and then pay them to ship it to you. So, I mean, not worth it.
Say you're a 16-year-old girl named Kelly. You'll get some guy to allow you to send him your wine. He's probably heavy. He's playing video games. He doesn't care. He'll hold on to it as long as Corey did. 3-4 years. You get it when you get around to it.
That was the problem with wine tasting in Napa, because a lot of the times you can't ship what you want back to New Jersey for the people who live here. We found a roundabout and we bought what we wanted and took it to the UPS store and had them ship it back, and had to pretend that we didn't know that wine was in the bottle, and they had to, in the box, and they had to pretend like they didn't know they were shipping wine when they knew they were, because that's all they did. That was obviously their big business.
Usually you say it's olive oil.
Yeah. Olive oil and tomato sauce. Jars of pasta sauce. That's what we said it was. And got the wine, came here fine, it was all good. Win-win.
There you go.
There's always a way to get around things if you think hard enough, if you want, if you believe.
And if you don't know, ask Corey, because she knows.
True. I'll figure it out. But thank you for joining us. And thanks to the Gamble family for sending us this wine. We appreciate it.
Pretending it was olive oil or tomato sauce, getting us to it. We kept it long enough that their statute of limitations was no longer in,
Right, we can't be arrested or sued. So, cheers to that. Cheers to
Oh,
good,
is it my turn?
good wine.
Cheers to tomato sauce.
Cheers to good wine and friends.
Cheers to olive oil and better friends.
And a great life.